Feng Tianwei has never lost to Chen Szu-Yu. Shots like that are a good reason why. Chen Szu-Yu lost 12-14 in Game 5. So that means she's getting closer and closer despite head-to-head.
This week results, definitely interesting to watch.
You never know what will happen out here. We've seen a lot of power. Strong counter on the forehand, but Feng Tianwei right on top of the table. Her angles, consistency on top of the table. Look at this surprise. Would have been more obvious to play. Didn't catch what it was. We'll see. Now, as you mentioned before, when you get Feng Tianwei just running Chen around the backcourt right now.
Yes, I have played. It was during the World Championships in France. I'm not sure if it was 2013. The prize, I think, if I remember, I won the first set. But then, not so much.
Mixing up her service. For those of you who can't see, which is everybody, Yulia was miming to me
as well.
So far, it's Chen Szu-Yu who has the uphill battle. A lot of power, but she needs a little time to set up. Now 8 game points for Feng Tianwei. That's one way to do it. Deep push out to the forehand. There it is. Nice break of pattern with the inside-out forehand to finish it off. There it is, game 1, 11-4. Feng Tianwei in complete control to start off this best-of-7 match. What are you thinking, Yulia?
Well, definitely.
In Bangkok. So she's still on her way up.
I have interviewed Chen Szu-Yu last...
player on the team. Oh, after all those sky lobs, you were loving it, waiting to see how this point was going to end. Feng Tianwei showing outstanding patience and experience. These balls bounce so high, has to wait for them to come down a little bit. But it can be very difficult when there's sides, much of a threat from that far away. Speaking of inside out, beautiful forehand from Feng Tianwei. That's a little knocked out. Zheng Jian beat her. Oh, again, right down the line. But Cheng Yiqing is the strongest player on the team. Okay.
We were just asking her and her coach about one that gives them confidence and support them.
The coach or Chen Szu-Yu?
Chen Szu-Yu.
Ah, okay, okay. I think this is what she's going to have to do. Harder ball from Double Happiness. D40 plus. Look at this block, perfect placement. Outstanding timing. Again, aiming for the middle, finding it just right. Down 1-5, 3 in a row. High speed play, back and forth, cannons going off here. Short side of the table, difficult shot. Feel like I haven't said short side of the table. Little change of pace from Chen Szu-Yu, slows it down. A lot of power on that backhand, and this is the serve we're seeing more and more. Feng Tianwei with a similar serve, but not such a similar third ball. And look who's in the... There's
revelation of the tournament. Also winning the under 21 competition.
right. National championships. Big point here in Chen Szu-Yu with 2 game points to even up the playing field. Oh, beautiful shot, quick back down the line. She's changing it up so quickly with these short stroke decisions. Too much power, the finishing backhand punched out wide, and Chen Szu-Yu takes game 2. Tied up at 1 game apiece. Feng Tianwei's got her work cut out for her. Tied with the first seed right now.
Table tennis is played at the table and not.
So in case you're curious, the strong left-handed short pips backhand player from Korea. Excellent adjustment from Feng Tianwei.
A lot of spin in the middle.
Nice change of pace, softer shots earlier on from Chen Szu-Yu, and when she has a little bit of time, really just powers through. She's playing decisive table tennis right now.
I think they change more.
Unstoppable, a merciless backhand swatting from way wide. Look at all this defense. She gets everything back on the table. Feng Tianwei hits it inside out, that swatting flamingo backhand, and Feng Tianwei just drops it on the table. Wall. Chen Szu-Yu's got it all. We've seen the defense, we've seen the power.
Changing from corner to middle.
Some real fire inside here. Chen Szu-Yu on a team and invited her to play. She wasn't even playing table tennis. It was just like, you've got a lot of energy. Swimming, Michael Phelps. I think it was a Singaporean as well. Singaporean swimmer who, amazing story. So Chen Szu-Yu trying to do the same here. There's no question she's got the fight though. I mean, you gotta love it. And I said, you know, these are both. Beautiful combination right into the body on the backhand side. Wide open space. From the setup, I thought this was Chen Szu-Yu's point. That one just misses the contact. Sort of like you were talking about. Fine. Not sure if that was. Ooh, what? A fast long serve to the backhand corner. Feng Tianwei was already getting ready to turn. Let's look at this one more time.
I'm not sure if that was by mistake or by accident, but
solid opening backhand. Feng Tianwei is getting ready to. Fire once again, it's deuced. That forehand, that inside out forehand is so wide and so. Ooh, the push stays short and the heavy push attempt finds the net. Feng Tianwei scrapes through to take this game for a 2-1 lead.
at the end.
And after that, Minami Ando, the player we've talked about. many shots come back here that look like points or past scores. He said hardly at all. And I guess it depends on each individual, but I do feel that we see some.
I'm sure Chen Szu-Yu
Past is a really important thing to start your future, right? What a test of agility from both sides, just pounding on the middle back. That's one way to do it. Get in early. I mean, this is one less. Started with the serve. Feng Tianwei turning up the pace. You think more so than men's?
I think so, yeah. That are played 3 balls.
Even on the run, Feng Tianwei is her opponent. So much blocking skill from Feng Tianwei in that rally, but Chen Szu-Yu is.
That's a surprise for me.
Yeah, for many. She spent 3 ice. Table tennis seemed like a nice option. And look at her now. She's making paper.
I think she made a good choice, changing
Her time too. Wants to play a lot longer than Li Jiao did. In her Ask a Pro Anything, she said she wants to play. Oh, right down the line with the backhand, precision written all over that. Yeah, her game is so efficient. It seems like she really could play for a long time. What about Ni Xiaolian? Think Feng Tianwei will play till she's 53?
You know, we have
Both in Spain.
one in Spain, one in Luxembourg.
I'm sorry, that's right. You're right. And game point saved. As I go to the third towel break, talking.
Romania, no?
You're from Romania. Oh, Feng Tianwei right off the bounce with the counter attack deserves that Yole and takes the game 3-1 over Chen Szu-Yu.
There are some qualities players.
So that's great. Who doesn't like space, right? I mean, not from experience, because so few of us have been there, but either. And exactly, she's getting in early in the point, playing aggressive, trying chasing. It's easier said than done. A little bit off the top of the net, but still the power. Ooh, saves that one just barely. It looked like she even had to loosen up the. Whoa! Fan Zhendong it! Fan Zhendong it! It's the point of the year for 2016. Almost Harry table tennis player in the world. Not back this time, doesn't creep over. What she did, the scooper, the roller.
It looks like that point gave her an extra.
Humorous, but he takes care of business. He gets the job done. But at the same time, someone can win a point. They're like, what? How is that possible?
2-7.
For example.
Like screaming or each point. Not screaming.
Oh, back edge of the table for Chen Szu-Yu. 9-2 lead. Yeah, we do see that, but put a little bit more strength into it. Push a little harder. It's been a while since we've seen a lot of starts to come back when she's behind. But in this case, game points. Beautiful receive, earns that ball, the fourth ball attack. She got in so quickly, decided to take it right off the bounce, and it left Feng Tianwei not a lot of time to react, and the push comes long. When she times it right, the more powerful backhand. So far, it seems to be working.
You're right.
Well-placed serve on the forehand side. All day with that shot. Outstanding play, both sides. Chen Szu-Yu's gotten that ball back on the table a few times. But watching her cover the middle when Feng Tianwei, as soon as Feng Tianwei gets the step around forehands in, feels like the point's done. And finally, point. Oh, after that forehand flip and playing the corners. Feels like a lion's fight to me.
The entire table tennis culture.
Oh, for sure. I was just saying how serves differ.
And also the styles.
I was thinking about that the other day, speaking Chinese from China.
Just sometimes, no?
Yeah, they sometimes show up in Egypt. Feng Tianwei with that big inside-out four. There's just so much pressure. Feng Tianwei is everywhere. No problem. Preaching to the choir. Simply, but it wasn't enough to open up an easy ball. Top seed in solid form.
It's a trend that many is when they have their best shape.
Well, I think we talked about it earlier. With 7 match points here, I'll try to quickly. They're always younger and better on their way up. You know, to be on the Chinese, they also start younger, right? It's more taxing on the body. Not yet 2 match points saved by Chen Szu-Yu. Incredible points! Just incredible. You thought for sure this was going to finish the match. Chen Szu-Yu. Oh, just missing the back edge, and what a point to finish it on. Incredible play from both players. Feng Tianwei still trying to catch her breath before that handshake. And this is the type of match that leaves players hugging, high-fiving, and saying, you played an incredible match. And what a match it was. There's the score. Check it out and stick around. We've got 3 more matches, the semifinals for the rest of the day, men's and women's. Yulia has to run back down to take care of ITTF business.